welcome back to Hardcore Dwarf Mode. This is actually the second time I'll be recording this. The first time, apparently FRAPS wasn't even loaded, and I went through 45 minutes of what I thought was recording, only to find out that I didn't actually record anything. It's a good thing that before I went into this session, I set up my launcher batch file to automatically make backups of this world, because I don't want to do anything off camera, because it is a hardcore world. I want everything that's done to be recorded. If certain situations I'll speed through footage, but I never want to do any jump cuts. I want everything to be visible. So yeah, welcome back. Today we're gonna build the tree farm, and so I'll try to do this maybe a little bit smoother than I did the first time, since I've had a little bit of practice at it. But yeah, gonna want to go in here and dig out an 11 by 11 by 10 high room, which is going to allow for give me seven blocks of growing space vertically, with some water channels beneath, especially once I actually find some water. And yeah, let's get going. I need to make some shovels here, because I've got a lot of dirt to clear out. And actually I want to just go ahead and move these on down, so I don't have to be running up and down the stairs. Just bring it on down here. Let's see here, that's what's going to be. Make sure I get this room measured out right. I want the right here. This is one of the corners of the room. Now I'm going to want to get up so I can clear out the roof, not be trying to dig from the bottom up 10 blocks. Go ahead and fill in my additional walls that won't be using. And once I get things more set up, I'll be definitely replacing most of these walls either with smooth stone or stone brick. Go ahead and count up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4 blocks higher than that. Which means I can get up into that ceiling there. 3 and 4. I'll go ahead and mark out with my torches here where I'm going to get my initial lighting. I like symmetrical torch placement. My OCD doesn't like the uneven torching, so it makes it easier for me to keep track of spacing as well. And 2 more to the wall. And I never did make those shovels. So this is the entrance here. I'm going to drop the furnace in the floor right here. I'll be putting another furnace there, and then the workbench. And shovels. Might as well go ahead and make more picks while I'm at it. Yeah, and chests would be good. Go ahead and get some of this stuff out of the inventory. Let's see, right here. Those. I don't know why I even brought a flower with me. Don't need an axe. That should be good for now. Alright, back to the digging. Excellent iron. And more iron. And it sounds like there's a cave over there. You can hear skeletons and a bat. This iron cooking make up a better pick. That's really close. I think there's probably a cave system right through this wall. Probably not too far away. Something else to keep in mind. Definitely make finding materials go quicker. Come on, give me that last piece so I can make a better pick. Faster pick. We'll see how this episode goes. It took me about 48 minutes the last time to carve this out and make the place. Well, we'll see how quick I can do it this time. Of course, you'll miss all the rambling I did the last time, but it's not really missing much, and probably stuff I was gonna speed through anyways. And there's our other corner. Go and put this pick in the right spot. And clean the wall up. I'm not going to bother taking all of this dirt out, just the stuff that's in my way. So I'm sure I'll come across plenty. And I already have enough to establish all the farms that I need, so. this weather we're having, I'm not too happy with. I don't like this kind of time of year when the temperature starts bouncing around, when it gets hot and then cold and then hot and then cold. I mean, we're having, 20 to 30 degree temperature swings during the day. I mean, it was up to, I think the high today was like 87 or so, and according to the weather app on my phone, we're looking at 59 right now. So, and when it starts doing that, it really wreaks havoc with my sinuses, and I start getting all congested and stopped up, and it's no good. I just wish it would get cold and stay cold. As I said last time, I much prefer cold weather to hot. I should probably consider moving somewhere cold at some point, just so I can find myself a climate that I'm happy with year round. I've been here in Texas all my life. It's my home. Once we get the tree farm finished and set up, it'll be pushing on towards bedrock, so we can get down, get the actual base established, and then start working on some resource gathering in earnest. Start doing some exploration, get secure lava and water, and build that nether portal so we can go get some blaze rods and track down some endermen and kill them, so we can make some eyes of ender and maybe find ourselves a stronghold, assuming we don't just run into one. I don't know, I've never had any luck in large biome worlds with finding structures, so I'm not sure if the actual spawning algorithm changes for them. I'm pretty sure they still actually exist. But I mean, I've never even run into an actual village in a large biome world, so it'd be nice to find a zombie spawner, zombie dungeon, because then I can possibly, since now I'm 1.3, you can get zombie villagers to pop up out of the spawners and make some weakness potions and golden apples, and possibly convert them back into villagers that we can trade with for some goodies. Interesting project to do. One of the things I've been thinking about recently, I need to start working on. Actually a few months before I went ahead and bought the Vegas movie studio for doing video editing. I actually picked up the Sony's Acid Pro music studio, and it's a software that I had played with many years ago, like way back in probably Acid 2, and I think I've got 9 now, but I mean it was a nice little music making program with if you're not familiar with it, basically it's like a loops program where you've got there goes the pick. You basically you have your sound effects or your notes or whatever that you set up, and you just lay out the different tracks and making music. And it's something that I enjoyed playing around with back when I gave it a try, and I'd like to get back into it and maybe do some custom music for the series. Did I screw something up here? Need to cut this down one more so I can be sure of myself. Just every time I hear those zombies out there, I'm a little concerned that maybe something for some reason spawned out here while I was at the back corner. So I want to just make sure I've got everything lit up properly. Oh, that's what it is. There should be a torch, right? Well, I guess I can stick it there. For now, anyways. One of the things I want to find lava for is to get my lava lighting in place, where I'd actually have dual streams of lava flowing down on either side of the corridor and the base. That's something I've used before to great effect. I really like the way it looks. That's one of the dwarfy things I like doing is using lava lighting. Munch on some more chicken. Let's grab some more of this, make another iron pick to make this faster. And throw that in there. And I think I'm going to go ahead and make a sword too. Just in case. Alright, keep on going. Throat's getting a little dry here, I need a drink. We're getting there. Let's grab this iron here. Ooh, there was iron there. That in the furnace cooking. Definitely some dark spaces around here, which is good. Of course, I know that there's some, just from where I started digging down, there's some stuff off that direction for certain. It probably curls on around, so we shall see. There'll definitely be some caves to explore. Which will give me plenty of opportunity to work on balancing the brightness levels. Because I know one of the issues with converting things from a regular computer recording to a YouTube video is that the contrast levels get screwed up, as it's based on broadcast or computer RGB versus studio RGB, which basically means if you have your range of brightness levels from 0 to 255 on your standard computer, because it can very easily display that full range. YouTube uses the studio or television standard, which actually runs from, I think, 16 to 240 or 239. It basically comes in 16 on either on the top and lower end, so it actually compresses the full range into a smaller number, which basically means that all of your darks are about the same level when you convert it over, and all of your brights are about the same level when they're at the extreme ends. So things that are not all that dark on a computer screen can get extremely dark on the YouTube video if you don't adjust your levels properly. Now, what people usually do is just make things brighter, but that makes the stuff at the top end get pushed up even more and gets more washed out when you're in a bright light, like when you are with the torches, so that when you come down here and you look into this dark area, it's not just all completely blacked out. So the trick is to actually adjust the levels yourself. And from what I've read, stuff like the Vegas movie studio actually has visual effects built in to do things like that. It's just a matter of finding the right effect to use and how to use it, and stuff to be played around with. Because I know it has a brightness and contrast video effect that you can use that lets you set the center point for your contrast range, and then either enlarging or shrinking the total range by an amount. And something I tried on the last one, but I think I may have adjusted it in the wrong direction. So I'll be playing around with the darker sections of this video when I'm doing the editing, so I can figure those things out. I think I'll just go ahead and finish this off with the stone pick instead of wasting more iron, because I don't have all that much left to go. But I do want to go ahead and put in another layer of torches here. Yes, I hear you, zombie, and skeleton, and bat, and spider. Those new spider footprints are a little confusing sometimes, because they almost sound like a slime hopping around, but I know I'm not deep enough for the slime yet. I mean, I suppose it could be a cave network that goes down deep enough for slimes to have spawned and then hopped their way upwards. Getting close. One of the other things I've been thinking on recently is I need to take a look at my Steam library and see what other games I have in there that I can post videos of gameplay footage for, because I've got a good number of video games in my library, and I get pretty ADD sometimes with my play habits, so nice to mix it up a bit, not just do Minecraft. I'm actually kind of wishing I had thought about this before. I recently got Dishonored, and I'm actually running 3 different playthroughs at the same time right now. Basically doing a mission and then switching over to another save file and doing the mission again and doing it again. I'm doing 3 different styles. One is a ghost pacifist, not killing anybody playthrough. One is a ghost but not afraid to take people out and actually going pretty high chaos with it. And then the other one is using no special abilities whatsoever. I mean, I got Blink, but I'm not actually using it, because you have to pick up the Blink power as part of the story, but I'm not spending any runes beyond that. So I'm just killing, but I'm not making any difference. I mean, I don't care if I'm spotted or not. I'm actually, we'll just jump in and go hack and slash and kill people, because it's fun, and it definitely changes your play experience, because you can beat that game in like 4 to 6 hours if you just go through and you're not taking your time being stealthy and exploring and all that. Because I'm definitely seeing that as going with the killer playthrough. You can just blast through those levels if you don't care about not being seen and slaughtering everybody in your path and not actively seeking everything out. Alright, so now we need to put in walkways. Let's see here. Come in, go here, here, and there. Yeah. That's right, and these torches actually need to go up a level. Out to and then there 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got my saplings. Torches. And now I can never remember just what my floor pattern needs to be here. dictated by my water flow once I actually find some water sources. And it probably would have been easier to just leave some of the floor in place, but what are you gonna do? I need to. I'm sure I'll encounter some water in one of these caves that I open up, but there we have it. This tree farm will grow, and I gotta fix this. I know it's entirely unnecessary, but I like my symmetry. Okay, that's interesting that I've already made a workbench, but I just got that achievement again. But there we go. Tree farm is complete for now. We'll let it grow up. They tend to grow pretty quick. And we'll keep on digging.